This is Scotty from Planetmosh in Glasgow with the from Furyon. Fucking awesome to see you guys once again in Glasgow.
Thank you.
It has been a couple of years since I last saw you guys.
It has.
With too much dry ice at Les
We were filled to the Nephilim that night. It was good.
I seem to recall that night starting, and you know, you launched into the first song, and then you got lost in the dry ice for most of that song, and then it cleared, you know.
Yeah, and then it went on again.
To be honest, from what I remember, I think we needed it.
I remember us having a conversation back then as well about guitarists growing on trees for you guys, or you have a place where you plant them.
We still do that. We've got a nice little. Well, we've sort of like invested in greenhouses and stuff near Matt's and we've gone one step further, really, haven't we?
We've actually, I mean, we probably shouldn't even talk about this actually on camera.
Because everyone's going to want to do it.
Yeah. Everyone's going to want to do it, and we're probably going to get busted or something.
Illegal guitar growers. I mean, they were shredded. I mean, let's be honest. Tonight's set was fucking spectacular. Can I just say that now? It was a tremendous show from you guys, and it was great seeing you back in Glasgow.
Yeah, we thoroughly enjoyed Les Fest actually. Although we did actually have a few technical problems ourselves, but as soon as it was sorted and everything was sorted, it was just rocking, and it was just great to be there.
Tonight was particularly cool.
Tonight felt on the money. You know, I mean, the new tracks just went down an absolute storm. I thought, cause I mean, the album itself is fantastic, I have to say.
Thank you.
I wanted to make sure when it came out that I was on Planetmosh to review it, knowing how much I enjoyed Gravitas. But have you been pleased that? Well, were you pleased with the way the album came together? You know, like following on from Gravitas, because
yes, it was a totally different process, wasn't it, for us, and the whole way it was dealt with was a different sort of spin from the first album. The first album was certainly a lot of songwriting over a few years to get to that point in a room, but it was done in a slightly different way this time, recorded in a slightly different way. Overall, very different, but we were very happy with the overall.
I mean, it feels punchier, I think, because you don't have like the epics like Souvenirs or like Desert Suicide.
Yeah.
There's a lot more. It feels a lot snappier while still maintaining that kick-ass hit that you had in Gravitas. You know, was that a conscious move to go down that kind of route of making the song more compact, or just?
Not really, to be honest with you. It was the band had a shitload of problems, to be honest with you, with knowing where we were going to go with our direction of songwriting, etc. And when Chris Green and myself decided, right, we're going to write another album. It actually came together super duper quick. Like 5 months, boom.
It was pretty much 5 months into recording, wasn't it?
Album's done, give the songs to the band, get the nuts and bolts put together, get into rehearsal rooms, you know, get things sounding good. I mean, these guys were amazing, you know. I mean, that's another thing as well, you know, although people write songs and go, hey, I've written these songs, the guys that put the fucking nuts and bolts together are just like, you know, I mean, really make everything work. So hats off to the whole band there. And it was one of those things when the first song that was written was These Four Walls, and that was the point when me and Chris kind of went, oh, we better carry on doing this because this sounds great. You know, the writing, the initial writing. And then it just snowballed. But and it wasn't until the end that we sort of realised, oh, we haven't got any to do with Desert Suicides or blah 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 blah. There's one song called Dematerialised, which is a bit of a epic-y, isn't it?
Yeah.
I think it's funny that, because I think even for the songs
there's a lot more singles.
Yeah. I mean, for all I'm saying, they're punching now 4 or 5 minutes long. They still sound fucking epic. I mean, I still think so. I'm saying Scapegoat here, but Scapegoat's actually one of the longer ones in the album. That's well, but you guys, you seem to just be able to pull these riffs out and fucking the structure of the songs. It just everything feels huge.
That's got a lovely feel to it. It's got almost a sort of like a nod to the sort of stoner guys and the Mastodon guys, but without going down that route. But it's got a sort of like got that sort of sludgy metal type sort of vibe to it.
I think that as well is a big part of why you guys are so popular, or why folk love you so much, because I feel at times you straddle that. There's a slight commercial edge, but you're hard as nails. You know, you're hard as nails. I mean, listening to you at times, I think you're looking at Robert Plant, freaking David Coverdale, things like that.
Oh, bless you, man. Yeah, I'm loving. I've got to be honest. I'm the movement over from album 1 to 2. We have morphed, and we've morphed as people and as performers and players and singers and everything else. So yeah, that's a great compliment. Thank you, because that's what I really love, you know. And the band's super heavy, you know, and then we got that melodic edges.
I think more so seeing you guys live as well, because there's a heaviness in the album, but it's like, if you'll forgive the Spinal Tap analogy, it's like it's shoved up to 11 when you go and play live. You just I sound like I'm phoning a wee bit here, but honestly, the guys are fucking superb live.
That's alright, but this is a bit spinal, which is good. You want Spinal Tap? There's a little man in here.
I like the bit of salami up on that wall. What about that?
Yeah, look.
Oh no!
Look at that.
That's real sort of band shit, that is.
You really didn't think you were going to come here and get a serious
Hell no! Hell no!
on.
Listen, I've known you lot for 2 years.
Anyway, so thank you. I see, like he's been manhandling. He didn't wash his hands. He didn't wash his hands after he went to the toilets, but.
You've got to feed the drummer in small doses. You know, you can't feed them after midnight.
Well,
or whatever, no.
anyway, going back to that sort of thing about the problems with guitarists. You know, the problem being is that a lot of them sort of died while in the black room when we were growing them, and so we had to go and get some more. So you know, it takes a while.
Do you have guitarists planted for different tours? Is that
Cut! Cut! No. Yeah.
I mean, obviously this tour's to promote the new album here.
Yeah.
Is there still more dates to be added to the new here? I know
We will be back.
7 or 8 at the minute, or?
Yeah, we'll be back for some more in the UK. That's for definite. We're booked in for a headline at SOS Festival.
Yeah.
And there will be others added, no doubt, around those dates and other dates throughout the year. So anyone that's missed out, we're going to try our best to get to them.
I mean, I know you guys seem to have quite a close affinity with playing the likes of the Iberian Peninsula. I know that you seem to be over in Spain. I know you were over in Spain last year as well. Is that something you would be looking at again? Is it?
It'd be nice to go back to Spain. I mean, to be honest, it's really. I find it really difficult for bands of on our level, because what happens is you go and do what you're able. You go and do what you're offered and what you're able to do. Hence, this tour that we're doing at the moment is. It's a little bit sporadic, to be honest with you, but you know, we've committed and we wanted to come, and I'm so glad we came to Glasgow tonight, because to see people's faces and to see them like having it and wanting it is, you know, that's what it's all about, you know.
I mean, I think
singing
it was fantastic, the response you got tonight from what. For me personally,
from a shy crowd on a Tuesday night.
I mean, a Tuesday night must be like, you could have looked at yourself going, oh fuck, a Tuesday night on a tour.
But the thing is someone's going to have a Monday, someone's going to have the Tuesday, someone's going to have the Wednesday, you know, someone's going to have the Friday and Saturday. And that's the thing, and with agents and people that put on tours and stuff like that, they know this stuff, and that's why the really good ones get the shit right. But at the same time, you know, I don't know, if you're also being promoted by a good agent, you're probably also being promoted somewhere else at the same time. It swings and roundabouts. I mean, we have a very lovely family with Furyon and the people that help us and work for us. What I'm saying is that it's a hard business.
Yeah.
And that's just the way it is. But we love it and we do it.
And that's very evident in the stage shows when you're playing away and stuff like that. So you've following on from the tour. What's next on the horizon now for you guys? Is it more promoting the album I take it?
Well, actually, we're thinking about trying to promote a little more across England. Actually, the Classic Rock magazine have been amazing as well. Again, because they put out Chris Ingham, bless him, he's really helped us again, putting out an EP for us, which of course it was only the subscribers of Classic Rock magazine, but it's still like 15 to 20,000 people that get the songs and everything else. Yeah, and we've just, it looks like we're going to be playing some festivals across Europe, which is going to be nice. And the hardest thing for us to do is to get up and down the country here in England. And it's so hard because I read the messages from people who go, oh, you know, very nicely missed out Birmingham this time, or sometimes.
Very conveniently missed out Birmingham. It's not. We don't want to play your city. Have a word with your promoters and your venues. Not with us. You know, we'll play them. You if they get off their asses, we'll do it. You know.
And it's not even maybe even to do with them. It's just the whole. You know, the whole sort of rat race, right down from the person calling and the person answering the phone and saying, yeah, we can do this. You know, it's difficult, you know. But we're here to come and play. We're here for everyone. You know, it's like, well, yeah, hey, why doesn't everyone come to my house on Saturday night and we have a big party? You know what I mean?
And the address?
My number is. Because the funny thing is that I'd probably do that. Yeah.
So all the Rosie and the Furyon camp, I have to say, it is absolutely great to have you guys back.
Brilliant to see you.
Yeah,
Been waiting so long for it, and it's great to see you.
we're feeling pretty rock solid at the moment. It's good. It's good.
How long may that continue?
Have you still been taking that?
Well, rock solid. Fucking hell, my trousers has been up there all night. It's like, come on.
See, on that note, that sounds like a perfect note to go.
You go to Holland and then what?
Yeah, exactly.
Good lord.
They said they were Palmer violets, but they weren't. They were sort of a bit more blue.
Drummers, you can't. Matt, Lee, it has been an absolute pleasure as you guys, and hopefully I'll see you guys soon. Furyon,
Thank you.
2 off.
Thank you.